Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I'm here thinking the same thing that some of the rest of them have. Where does it start when we as a state or we as a legislature, where does it start when we're not happy with what the federal government does and that they try to take over states' rights? And I think this is a very, very important point to think about. Slowly but surely, the federal government is encroaching on our states' rights. And because there's not really an area where we can maybe I should say a forum where we can go and say that's not fair. We have to make statements, and sometimes those statements there is question of whether it's constitutional or not. However, if we don't do that, it just continues. And we have seen our rights as people, as states' rights as people, we have seen them just deteriorate, and we have less and less. We cannot let that continue to happen. We have to stand up. We have to send a message. And just like 11 other states, basically this bill is based on the Wyoming legislation. We have to take a stand somewhere along the way and say enough is enough. And I'm saying enough is enough. We're crying out to the federal government. We're crying out to the administration at the federal level. We're crying out and saying it's got to stop somewhere. And this is the only way that we can do that. So I think it's extremely important that we do that. And we are joining a team. We're joining a team with 11 other states that are saying enough is enough. So, Mr. Speaker, having said that, I think it's very important that we do stand up for our rights. And sometimes we have to do it in ways that we can't all agree on, but I think it's extremely important. There are other states that are looking at the same thing right now about doing the same thing we're doing. Enough is enough. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.